Hello world. Today at SkyQuota we are going to cover the main attributes of the leads module inside the system. So to start off, we're working with leads, okay? And so we all want more leads, right? So let's talk about some of the main things. Now in other videos you can see some of the deeper functionality and like really cool features, but this is the main stuff. So first let's talk about how we get a lead into the system. There's three main ways. One, someone fills out a form on your website. Two, you have maybe a big list on an Excel spreadsheet or whatever, and you want to import it in, right? So you go to the import, you choose where the file is on your computer, and you suck it in. You have to map the fields, basic stuff. We give you a template for mapping. It's pretty smooth. And then three is manually creating a lead. All right, so you can just click the create button and you'll have fields here. And these fields can be either the system fields that come with it or custom fields you create. But long story short, you'll fill it out, you'll hit save, and I'll just make a quick test one. I don't want to take the time, but I made a quick test. Here it is, yada yada. It automatically is assigned to the user that's logged in. Today it's me, Michael McIver. If I go back to, if I click leads on the left and I come to the list view here, there's that test lead I just made, right? And I can click back into it and it's pretty empty. There's nothing happening. So besides creating a lead, let's talk about some of the things you can do with leads. So for example, deleting. If I'm in the list view here, I could check it and click delete. It's going to confirm, yes, I want to delete it. If I was actually inside a lead, I don't have to check anything. I'm in this one lead, I just click delete. Boom, it deletes it. Okay, let's talk about saving, because SkyQuota is the fastest system on the planet. We have made it so that there's less clicks, and so everything is autosave. So if I wanted to add something to his name, like Ruth, I could just type H's and then there it is, boom. If I wanted to put his email in, babe@ruth.com, whatever, done. So everything is quick, okay? So these are all fields in the overview section, which are like, the system fields, okay? And you can collapse these things and have things out of sight and out of mind, all right? So inside a lead here, and that's where we are, we're inside the lead that's named Baseball Stories Unlimited. And I have the overview section, which has different fields, for information, okay? I have the more information section, which covers your a couple of drop downs. And your admins get to determine what is going to be in here for a drop down. So each company's different, right? So you can make these whatever you want for your sales reps, and then you can select these as you're going so that you have a process and stages and whatnot. Now the lead source is actually a two-part piece of functionality. So number one, and again, your admins get to determine this. This is really more for marketing, for lead scoring, for certain things, right? So I want to know the source of this lead. Typically, this will happen with some automation. And then, so imagine if I'm the sales rep and I know that I am working it, so I put it in process. I know it came from an inbound call or from an outbound call or referral, whatever. Now I know that stuff, right? But then also down here, imagine if it was something filled out from your website in a form. Well, it would tell you the URL that it comes from, or like a Google PPC landing page. And so this field here will be auto-populated depending on the type of marketing you're doing, or you can just type if you want. Okay, so that's what these are about. And then other, at the moment, is just assigning it to different people, right? So I could go in here and I could maybe assign it to another person. I'll assign it to, here we go, boom, right? And some of these other things like activities and history are going to be covered in separate videos, but basically, when a salesperson has a lead, they need to make calls, they set meetings and demos, they set tasks for themselves, they create notes, they upload files. Qualify is really, really slick, and we'll cover that later. It's one of the things that separates SkyQuota from a CRM and really starts to make it more of a CXM. And then the view summary allows you to kind of see everything from all angles in one place. So we're going to cover some of these things in a later video. And that's all for now, folks.